Good morning. So, yeah, I look crazy. I'm not done. I was not planning on coming on here and doing another video about another irrelevant person, but y'all just keep on pushing. You just keep on pushing. And I'm done. I'm done. Listen, the last video I made, I said basically that I'm done talking about her. I'm done with the games. I'm done being like her. Okay? And that basically, if she would stop talking about Knife Hoarder, Susie, Marilyn, and anyone that associates with them, right? As racist, stop talking about us and calling us something that we are not, then I'd leave it alone. But if she keeps on, I was gonna drop my receipts, and guess what? I'll just keep on dragging this thing as long as I feel like it. I'm far from stupid, all right? Let's put that out there first and foremost. I may talk ghetto sometimes, but I am not stupid. I am educated, okay? Y'all don't need to know for what. Never mind. Anyway, so like I said, I was done because I'm too damn old for this. I'm too old for this high school baloney, this ridiculous, childish nonsense that is Reese's life. I got better things to do. But apparently, even YouTube thinks Marisa, well, her alias, What the Fox, and her stands are irrelevant because I wasn't notified of any of them. And I just happened to be looking at something this morning and found a whole bunch of unanswered, unreplied to comments. Well, little Miss Marisa, listen, this one video, okay, the one about how Marisa thinks she's a beauty content creator, there's 90 comments on there. Granted, some are replies from myself. But Miss What the Fox spammed me with basically the same thing over and over and over again. So apparently, I am a grifter too, because on one of my social media channels, like 5-6 months ago, for reasons that are my own, I don't need to share, I did a GoFundMe. The fact that she had to go back that far, and I post a lot, because you know what? That's my job. See, she seems to think that what she's doing is a job and that she should get paid for it. Well, here's the thing. That's not a job. Not what she's doing. It's not a job. Yes, there are people that get paid to comment and discuss things on YouTube, and that is a job. Tisa Tells is a fine example of someone who actually works for the money she gets, okay? And if you were just straight up honest and said, you know, donate to let's make this channel bigger, whatever, help me get a new whatever so that we can make the channel grow, that'd be one thing. But you lie, you sad fish, you dry bag, whatever. The point is, this is what I do. I get paid by brands. You know, brands like YSL, yeah, I get paid to do what I do. No, I don't do that here on YouTube. I've done a couple of gratitude posts that, yeah, I have to put paid on even here because it's FTC guidelines. So I hope, you know, that, well, I forgot. So What the Fox, AKA Marisa, also had to, sorry, I got cat hair on my nose, also had to make it a point to not once, but twice in the same video within apparently the same time span, tell me that she makes a 6-figure salary doing this job on YouTube. Number one, no way. Not with the amount of subs she has. Not even possible. But let's just say she did, right? Only she would know that, because why would anybody else know how much money she makes a year, right? Like, really? And why would they care? And why would they need to say it twice in the same video? Just saying. And I do hope that the IRS knows about her 6-figure salary, because, you know, they like to know that type of stuff. I also hope that she's paying taxes on all the little gifts that she gets from Amazon and whatnot, and then the money that she makes by reselling stuff on Poshmark, because that's income tax. Just saying. So besides that, I have one of her stans who has the worst grammar I've ever seen in my life. Okay, that's an exaggeration. She has pretty bad grammar, but is, you know, commenting repeatedly about how I'm this and I'm that and I shouldn't be doing this, that, and the other. Well, you know what? It's none of your business. What I do on my channel is my business. I don't go to y'all's channels. I don't care about your channels. I don't go to Marisa's channel. I don't care what she does either. I was done with this mess. I was done. And Miss Shirley then decided to apparently use like ChatGPT or something like that to sound really smart, allegedly. Anyway, she did make a valid point. I'll give credit where credit is due. You know, she did say that maybe I should be more more self-aware, etc., because I have been being cruel and not being subtle at all. Well, first of all, I wasn't trying to be subtle in what I said. I said what I said and I meant what I said. But the fact is, I have been thinking about it. This is not me. This is out of character from me. But this could have all been done and over with on my part with 2 simple words. I apologize. But she can't do that. She's got too much pride to apologize. You know what? And even if she doesn't think she has anything to apologize for, if you give 2 iotas, if you care about anybody besides yourself, like you've shown, you'd still say you're sorry. And if you wanted it to stop, you definitely would have apologized. And not even just to me, but I'm only here to speak for me. Mostly. Nobody's asked me to say anything for them, but I'm just saying, if these people would stay off my channel and everybody else's channel, probably be done. I know it'd be done on my part. I know that, okay? Because I was done. I had made my decision that this is not who I am. I have never been a bully. I have never been a cruel person. She doesn't want to take responsibility for the things that she's done. And I'm not talking even about the sad fishing and the grifting and dry bagging. I'm not talking about the chomo. I'm not even talking about her bad mothering. I'm talking about me. She knows what she did. She knows what she did. All she had to do was apologize. So in my last video, I said, stop talking about knife hoarder Tom and calling him a racist, and everyone that associates with him or follows him a racist. Because guess what? That is defamatory. I'm no racist, and I can prove it. But you are, and I can prove that too. You're also a liar, and I can prove that too. Oh, and Miss Shirley, once again, telling the truth about somebody is not defamatory. Okay? God, if you people only knew. But you know what? I'm not gonna say it because it ain't none of y'all's business. And I'll only bust out what I need to say when I need to say it. Fact remains. Stay away from my channel. Stop commenting on my old videos or this one. And I'm talking to her stands right now. Stay away from me. Leave me alone. Or you know what? I will bring it out. I will keep it going. And she'll lose more subs like she keeps doing every time Knife Hoarder, me, Susie, Marilyn, and anybody else makes a video about her. But see, I know Knife Hoarder's the one that gets under her skin the most. We all know that. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's pretty damn funny. All I'm saying is, y'all comment on one more video, make one more comment to me, period, about Marisa. It's on. And then what? Then she can blame y'all for not minding your business. Because this is my business. My channel, my business. Once again, I get paid. I get paid to be on social media, you know, for actual brands, not just lying and making up stories. And you know, I really do have a question, even though I responded in the comment to What the Fox. I'd like to ask a question. Maybe she'll hear it. Don't know. How does one become a wife of not one, but two jesters? How does one know what goes on in a jester party if it's secret and the only women that are allowed there are prostitutes? Except for the one time a year that the wives are allowed to come to an event of sorts. And of course, they're not doing the things that they're doing at the other parties then. Now you can say all day long that you went through his stuff and blah, 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 and you found out information, but I find it really hard to believe that he had anything in writing about what they do at those parties. And then you want to pretend you're a victim of a jester. You knew what you were getting yourself into. You're not a stupid woman by any sense of the imagination. I will say, because see, I'm not a hater, I will say, I do believe you were a victim of Scientology. You were brainwashed. And to an extent, you still are. But it's been years now, Marisa. Stop being a victim. Start being a survivor. And mind your business. If you want to talk about Scientology and the effects it had on your life, then do that. All this other stuff you're talking about, nobody cares, first of all. But that's defamatory, and that's cruel, and that's mean, and unkind, and all the things that I was told that I am. But I'm not. You'll never find any evidence of me being cruel, mean, or any other type of way to anyone. You are the only one, and you know why. Again, 2 words, and it'd be done and over with. I apologize. But for now, FTGC. Bye.